AITA for refusing to give my ex-wife our kids during my custody weekend after her date ghosted her? My ex-wife, Lisa, and I divorced last summer. I'm 43, she's 41, and we share 2 kids who are 10 and 7. Right now she has primary custody, and I get the kids 2 weekends a month plus extra time during summers and holidays. I've been working hard to try to change the custody agreement so I can get more time with them, but the biggest issue is that I currently live too far from their school. I'm trying to move closer, but that process takes time. Last weekend I had the kids and took them to visit my parents since they live on a lake. Saturday morning was honestly great. We spent hours out on the boat fishing, tubing, and just having fun together. Afterward we got back to the house and were getting cleaned up for dinner when Lisa texted me asking if we could talk, so I called her. Right away she told me she was having a rough day and feeling emotional and lonely. She asked if she could talk to the kids for a bit, and I said sure. After a few minutes the kids handed my phone back because she wanted to keep talking to me. That's when she asked if I'd be willing to bring the kids back to her for the rest of the weekend because she missed them and wanted to be around them. I told her no, this was my time with the kids. I also asked what was going on because she normally never contacts me during my weekends with them unless it's about drop-offs or scheduling. At first she danced around the issue, but eventually she admitted she'd had a date planned that evening and the guy ghosted her. She said she felt really emotional about it. Honestly, it took everything in me not to laugh. Then she told me she'd already asked the kids about coming home early and that they said they were okay with it. That really irritated me. I told her it was manipulative to put the kids in that position, and I wasn't going to give up my already limited time with them just because her date stood her up. I reminded her that she gets far more time with the kids than I do, and I intend to keep them for every second our custody agreement allows. She got angry and told me I was being a jerk. She argued that if the kids wanted to go back to her, then I should let them. I told her the kids don't get to decide custody arrangements, and I would be bringing them back on Monday like we'd agreed. Then I ended the call. After that, she sent several texts that night and throughout Sunday calling me an asshole, but I ignored them. Part of me figured those messages might actually help me later when I try to modify the custody agreement. Meanwhile, the kids and I spent most of Sunday back out on the lake having a great time together. On Monday I dropped them off at Lisa's place like planned. While greeting the kids, she made a comment about how much she missed them and wished she could have seen them sooner, all while giving me this strange look. I didn't say anything back because I knew it would just turn into another argument. I understand that getting stood up probably hurt her feelings, but none of that was my fault. The whole situation felt incredibly manipulative and underhanded to me, especially involving the kids in it.